What if I told you that one robotics company in the US is quietly building a humanoid robot that could challenge Tesla, take on Boston Dynamics, and reshape the workforce of the future? Well, guess what? It's already happening. Apptronik, a Texas-based robotics company, is making waves with Apollo, its full-scale humanoid robot designed for real-world work. And while most companies are still testing their prototypes, Apptronik is already securing deals, raising $403 million in funding and preparing for mass production. This is the story of Apptronik, how they went from a small research lab at the University of Texas at Austin to one of the most ambitious robotics startups in the world, and why their humanoid robots could change everything. The birth of Apptronik, from NASA research to robotics disruptor. Unlike big tech companies throwing billions into robotics, Apptronik started in an entirely different world, NASA's Valkyrie project. Founded in 2016 by Jeff Cardenas and Nick Payne, Apptronik spun out of the human-centered robotics lab at UT Austin. Their mission? To build humanoid robots for real-world work, warehouses, factories, logistics, and beyond. They weren't just making robots for research. They wanted to create affordable, scalable, and useful humanoid robots for businesses everywhere. Their early work spanned exoskeletons, humanoid torsos, biped mobility platforms, and robotic arms that could lift more than they weigh. This experience and innovation led to the creation of Apollo, which they call the world's most advanced humanoid robot. And after years of development, they finally did it. Apollo, the game-changing humanoid robot. In 2023, Apptronik unveiled Apollo, a humanoid robot designed to work alongside humans in warehouses and industrial environments. Apollo specs, built for the real world. Forget slow, clunky robots. Apollo is built for speed, power, and adaptability. Let's break it down. Height. Standing at 173 centimeters, Apollo is the same height as the average person, ideal for working in human-designed spaces. Weight. At 73 kilograms, it's light enough to be agile yet sturdy enough for demanding tasks. Strength. Apollo can lift an impressive 25 kilograms with ease, making it a serious game-changer in warehouse and industrial settings. Battery life. With a swappable 4-hour battery, there's no need to shut down. Just pop in a fresh battery, and Apollo keeps going. Movement. Engineered for smooth, natural motion, Apollo can navigate dynamic environments with human-like precision. AI and sensors, equipped with cutting-edge perception systems, Apollo can recognize objects, adapt to changes, and interact with its surroundings efficiently. Unlike Tesla's Optimus, which is still in early development, Apollo is already being tested in real-world jobs. The goal? To replace dangerous and repetitive human labor. And companies are starting to take notice. The business model. Why Apptronik could win. Most robotics companies struggle with high costs, slow development, and lack of real customers. But Apptronik is playing it smart. They're focusing on warehouse and logistics first. This is a trillion-dollar industry with immediate demand. They designed Apollo to be modular and scalable, meaning it can be upgraded and adapted for different jobs. They're already partnering with major corporations, including Mercedes-Benz, Jabil, and GXO Logistics, who are testing Apollo for factory work. Apptronik envisions Apollo moving beyond warehouses to industries like construction, oil and gas, electronics production, retail, home delivery, elder care, and even disaster response. This isn't just a research project. It's an actual business model designed for scalability. Apptronik's massive $403 million funding round. In March 2025, Apptronik secured a huge $403 million series of funding round, with backing from major investors including Google, Mercedes-Benz, ARK Invest, Japan Post Capital, Magnetar, and Ryder Ventures. This funding will help them scale production of Apollo to meet increasing customer demand, expand into new sectors like healthcare and consumer robotics, advance AI and machine learning capabilities to make Apollo smarter and more efficient. CEO Jeff Cardenas stated, "We're building a future where humanoid robots are not just tools, but trusted collaborators working seamlessly alongside people." This isn't a far-off dream. It's happening right now. Why this matters? the future of work. The rise of humanoid robots isn't just about cool tech, it's about reshaping entire industries. Warehouses, Amazon and Walmart rely on millions of workers for fulfillment. What happens when robots like Apollo start taking over? Manufacturing, companies like Mercedes-Benz and Jabil could reduce human labor costs dramatically. Healthcare and elder care, future versions of Apollo could assist in hospitals and elderly care facilities. The big question is, how fast will this happen? Because make no mistake, robots are coming. The only question is who will dominate this future? The competition, Tesla, Boston Dynamics, and beyond. Apptronik isn't alone in the race for humanoid robots. Here's how they stack up. Tesla Optimus, backed by Elon Musk, but still in early development with limited real-world testing. Boston Dynamics Atlas, incredible agility and movement, but currently focused on research, not mass deployment. Figure AI and Agility Robotics, other humanoid competitors, but still in the prototype phase. With backing from Google, Mercedes-Benz, and NASA, Apptronik is positioning itself as America's answer to Tesla and Boston Dynamics. The future of Apptronik, what's next? With Apollo, Apptronik has positioned itself as the leading contender in humanoid robotics. Expansion into logistics, retail, and manufacturing. More advanced AI and hardware iterations. Potential partnerships with tech giants like Amazon, Google, or Microsoft. Further collaborations with NASA for space robotics applications. If they succeed, they won't just be a robotics company. They could define the future of work itself. If you're fascinated by the future of robotics, hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into game-changing technology, and drop a comment below. Do you think humanoid robots will be a normal part of the workforce in the next 5 years? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.